Welcome, everybody, to Retro Game Bros podcast. Thanks for joining us. We do have Brother Andy with us here, and Dan, of course, and myself. And it is a Friday, which I really am excited about. This week felt like
it's been a long week.
Or something. It has. So we have a few things to talk about today, and I'm not sure what to start with. But we do have some things, some news in the gaming world. And also, we're going to go over Game of the Week. You know, basically, we just select a game that we played before and like, and, you know, it's up there in like the top picks for us. And we're going to talk about that here. And also a little bit about, you know, the Legend of Zelda movie coming out, which all you gamers are probably excited about, just like we are. Definitely anticipating that. And also we can talk about a few things, and such as Xbox with some things they're coming out with, and some movies besides the Zelda movie. So let's get into it. Yeah. All right.
A lot going on in the world of gaming at the moment.
There is.
Right.
So there is you know, a lot of people do speedruns. I've never attempted one because I'm trying to think of a game that I would do that on, and we kind of were discussing it recently, and I was thinking, which game can I beat pretty quick?
Trojan.
You know? Yeah, Trojan for Nintendo.
You beat Mega Man pretty dang fast, though, dude. I was impressed. Like, you only died, what, 2 times?
Something like that, yeah.
That was pretty good.
Definitely not a speed run, though. I mean, you've seen those things. They're just like, they're like robots. I can't do that.
The first one I ever saw was Mario, Super Mario Brothers. The guy beat it in like 5 minutes and 15 seconds. I think there's a video out there of that somewhere. But yeah,
How long has this concept of speedrun been going on anyways? Is it like something that's common? Or I know there's a lot of videos for it, like people just running through different games as fast as they can, trying to
beat it as fast as
they can.
I mean, that Mario speedrun that I just mentioned, I watched back in like 2008. You know, back when YouTube was like still a baby. So,
yeah.
I mean, who knows?
I'm look that up right now.
Right? The internet is your friend.
Speedrun.
Yeah.
Click, 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 click.
Right. Only ask that because, like, I know when we're younger, back in the original NES days, you go to your friend's house and you try and like show off, and you can beat this game. And a lot of times you try to run through really fast because you're all nervous or whatever the case may be, or you want to prove that no, I can beat this game or what have you.
And then you die.
Then you die, right? Or the one where they call you out because you tell them, yeah, I finally beat this game. They're like, bull crap, you didn't beat that game. So then you have to like take it over their house and prove them that you can't beat that game or whatever. I don't know if that still takes place now, but that happened a lot back in the day.
Yeah. Well, the thing is now that, you know, you can edit everything. So when people do speedruns at home, like not in the big like esports setting thing, but I mean, you just get your best take, right? Mm-hmm. Kind of like I did with the Tornado Souls solo.
Was good.
It took me a while. But check this out.
I see Andy's rocking the Haven's End hat. Thanks, dude.
He is, man.
That's our old band.
Yeah. You guys want to check that out? I usually have it on the Atros card, and, you know, it's still available to stream and all that. And a lot of that music hasn't been heard yet, so go check it out.
Make us famous.
Yeah. Here's one thing.
We've been trying for like 20 years.
Right. So talking about speedrunning, so this is cool. I didn't know that. So it says speedrunning has existed in some form since the mid-1980s, but the modern organized speedrunning scene began in 1993 to 1994 with, can you guess what game?
94?
It's a 3D shooter. Yeah,
Doom.
93, 94.
Doom?
Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
Makes sense.
That was the big game then, you know?
Right.
So So
I've seen some crazy videos of people just flying through the levels and they know where like all the secret exits are and stuff like that. So
yeah,
that makes
here's
sense.
the concise answer to speedruns have been around for about 40 years with early roots in games like Dan's favorite Metroid and Prince of Persia.
Nice.
The first true community-driven documented speedrunning competitions emerged in 93, 94, centered around Doom. So, pretty cool.
They even have a point here where video game speedrunning started also with Activision's Atari 2600 game Dragster back in 1980.
Hey,
That's
that was one of the first games I ever
crazy.
played.
That is nuts.
Nice. Well, Night Driver was the first game I ever played, but I remember Dragster.
Night Driver, or no, my bad. What was that game, Dan, on PlayStation 1? It was just called Driver. Remember that?
Yeah. Driver 3D?
That was fun.
Or was it just Driver?
Something like that. That was fun.
Let me see.
But yeah, guys, we're going to try, or I'm going to attempt to speedrun Trojan. So that'll be fun, because I don't think anyone's done a speedrun on that game. I could be wrong, but a lot of people don't know about it. They don't even think about it.
It is this one right here.
Yeah. That was fun.
Yep.
Is that
the one?
Yep. Yeah,
nice.
It's just called Driver. That's it. I played that at a dude's house where they were trying me out for their band. It was funny. I was still in, I think, late high school, maybe sophomore? No, junior. And they were like an Iron Maiden cover band, and they were our age now.
Okay.
Where I was like 18 or 17. Yeah.
So they're like in their 60s now, probably.
Yeah.
70s.
Which is crazy.
That's crazy.
You got some competition. They're Nate for the speedrun for Trojan.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the record speedrun is 6 minutes and 42 seconds.
Dang, dude.
Yeah,
I watched him do it in like 10, maybe 12 minutes.
Yeah, I'm about double that, probably like 12 minutes.
Damn,
well,
that's fast.
Unless there's a glitch, though. See, sometimes, like I sent Dan earlier, a speedrun on Link to the Past, and there's an actual glitch that you can get to the end really quick. So, without glitches, 6 minutes, that's impressive.
Well, I was actually
there's a YouTube video on it, so you can probably check that out later because
that's like no deaths. Yeah.
I was going to mention that there's assisted speed runs with programs, that basically either help you find the glitches or they keep you from dying, stuff like that. Yeah. They can kind of control your character slightly for you so that you don't get killed or hit. So,
but what determines the rules for the speed run, though? I'm kind of curious. Like you said, glitches, no glitches, codes, no codes. Do you have to all do the same route for it to count? You know what I mean? Like what counts what are the rules for speed runs?
I think the actual ones, if you're looking on so there's usually a record, like a world record, and the ones I've seen is like people trying to beat that record, right? And a lot of the times there's no glitches or whatnot that skips levels or anything. It's just straight through. Like if you do trick moves or whatever, something crazy, that's allowed. But I don't think skipping levels, I mean, depending, like on Mario, if you warp, you're going to cut the game by a lot, or so I don't know if there's actual rules to it. I think it's just trying to beat the record of whoever did it the fastest. So not sure.
I think I found some. Speedrun rules defined by individual game communities. So I guess whatever little community you're in. Standard regulations ban external cheats, spliced video game footage, modified game memory, and non-native turbo controllers. So I guess it's based on whatever community you're in or whatever group you're in will determine the rules for that speedrun. So I guess there's not really a standard for everybody. I guess kind of like, when you play anything, no one plays Monopoly the same, right? Everybody has their little different rules. And I bring this up on purpose because...
Where'd you get the pink 50s, man?
Yeah. No, because I remember we were playing Monopoly a couple years ago in Arizona, and Nate just destroyed the nephews. Just destroyed them. It was pretty funny.
That's why he's always the banker.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I actually was the banker that game.
Yeah. My buddy Jason always hid some 50s or some 100s underneath when nobody was looking, and then all of a sudden he's buying Boardwalk. I'm like, where did you get? Wait, hold on, dude. No way. There's no way. You always get Boardwalk in Park Place, and then I pick up the box that has like the money on it, and it's like, oh, he's got a stack of cash under there. What the heck are you doing, dude?
Secret savings.
You're never being the banker again when I play with you, little cheater.
Oh, man. That's putting cards up your sleeves. Now we're putting dollar bills underneath your mats or whatever like that.
That's
crazy.
Well, I have to say, welcome to the ADHD Retro Game Bros podcast, because we had an agenda and we just completely went off on left field. So that was like a side quest to the side quest.
Kind of.
Something like that, right?
It's gonna happen.
So what's this stuff in gaming news, Andy, that you looked up? Save point stories, quest line headlines. I mean,
that's basically what because we're trying to standardize the podcast, right? So clever suggestions to call that if we want to cover any kind of gaming news, whether
it'll just be a title for it.
Yeah, just think about a different title for it or what have you. It could be
instead of just
consoles,
calling it news,
controllers, actual game, the Sony or Xbox debacles or whatever the case would be. But kind of stick to, like we said before, keep it positive, keep it light, stay away from political, because we don't want to concentrate on that area. We just want to stick to enjoying the gaming space and keep the other stuff to
there's enough in the world with politics right now.
Well, so I want to give people a hint about what we're going to talk about next.
Nice. I like that shirt. I should have pulled out the DVD, the cartoon for that.
Yeah.
I didn't know you had that shirt.
Yeah, I met Patricia Summersett with it on, and she dug it. She's like, wow. She's like, points on the old school. I was like,
did you say, excuse me, princess?
Me, princess.
Yeah. Nate, dude, you should show what she signed. That thing is sick.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Let me get it real quick.
That thing is sick. This man has waited like several years to finally meet up with her and got a really cool thing that he got signed from her.
Did he get her bathwater in a bottle?
No, that was Poppy.
No, I'm just kidding. Wayne and Poppy. Oh my gosh.
Now that is sick.
Too hot in Arizona.
Yeah.
All right. Well, first of all, I got the first Breath of the Wild signed here.
Nice.
Pretty.
Yeah. She put
little hearts. Look at that.
Little hearts with Zelda and everything. So that was awesome. And then, of course, the creme de la creme that I was waiting for years. I don't know
got
if
a glare.
can see that. Let's see.
Yeah, the glare.
Go. That's nice.
Yeah. She even put the language there. See.
Oh, nice. I see it.
She said that it means, do you remember me, Link? Something like that. It's a quote from Breath. She put the little hearts on there. There, you can see her signature there.
Yeah, I see it.
A lot of glare.
That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a nice custom case.
Yeah. It was from Geek Display. Thanks, Andy, for referring them. See, authentic and everything right here.
You're even holding it up like Link would, like doo 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 doo. Sorry. Show off.
Did she actually speak the language too, or no? Like give you a sample? No.
Nah.
No.
She knows it though, which is really cool. She taught herself how to write it. And,
that's awesome.
Cool, kind of like
she took that real serious, huh?
Yeah, kind of like the cast members did to learn Klingon for Star Trek.
True, yeah.
That's why she makes the big bucks.
Yeah.
She was nice. Serious. That was the first one. That was the first one in line. So, speaking of Zelda, right? There are rumors of... What is it, guys? Does anybody know?
Zelda Ocarina of Time Switch 2 edition, like the limited edition console.
Yeah, that's right.
That's what everybody's kind of like oohing and eyeing over right now.
I saw
including myself, even though I already have a Switch 2.
Really quick then I forwarded it to Dan, and he was like, "Seen that?" And then we seen like a couple of pictures of it, right?
Mhm.
So
there's a lot of speculation as to whether these are AI images, but
yeah, because
I think they're legit.
There you go.
Well, because Zelda or Nintendo hasn't officially talked about it yet, right? So that's why.
But so what I did yesterday is I zoomed into the UPC on the controller and kind of just like tried to find places online with that UPC code. Because usually when you register a UPC code, you know, companies will have that in their database for, you know, when it becomes for sale. So it's not like last minute. And I couldn't find anything. So I'm sure a lot of people have done that, but that's one way I was trying to debunk whether it was like AI. But zooming in closer, like all of the legal jargon is there, and excuse me, and like the boxes are pretty much to me just like a legit Pro Controller box or Switch box.
That box that Andy has up right now, that looks pretty legit.
I compared it to like the actual Switch 2 box.
Yeah, the charging station looks awesome. It has like the gold Triforce stuff on it. I saw a picture of that too. Look, kind of like on the control right there in the middle. It has that. So
I just know it's right now in the community. When I was doing research on this, is they think this is legit. But also, as we're doing research on this as well, that Nintendo is pretty big at keeping stuff secret. So that's why people are kind of skeptical about this being real or not, because Nintendo tends to keep it close to the chest, unlike other gaming platforms.
Well, I mean, like 2 years ago, people were starting to do remakes using like the Unreal Engine and whatnot, and Nintendo was like ceasing and desisting these people like left and right, like you got to stop doing this. And that's when the rumors started flying, like, well, if they're coming at us so hard with this, they must be trying to maybe hopefully remake this themselves.
Or trying to get more hype built up for the movie that comes out next year.
Truth.
See, that's why I think it's real, because of the movie.
Yeah. Right. Well, it is the 40th anniversary of Zelda this year too. So, I mean,
yeah, it says 40 right there on the box. So,
a lot of people thought that for the 35th we were going to get a lot more, and we didn't get a whole heck of a lot of swag for the 35th anniversary. So this kind of makes a little more sense.
Yeah. Well, either way, if it is real, I'm really excited for it, and I want it for Christmas or my birthday.
I showed
just flat out, just put it out there, right?
I showed my wife, and because I have the Tears of the Kingdom and the Tears of the Kingdom Switch, and then the Wind Waker Wii U, she was like, well, you're gonna have to get that one, because, and I'm like, well, do we really need another Switch 2? Like,
you don't.
Really don't. And nice, she's like, well, I'll just save all my tips for it. And I'm like, I feel spoiled.
That's the other thing, like,
it does look kind of cool.
Any collectors, you know, they're like, no, it's Zelda, they're gonna get it. Whether they have a Switch 2 already, they're gonna get it. Because it seems that's the consensus of it. And Nintendo knows that too, you know? They know it. And the movie's getting ready to come out, so the nostalgia's there.
It's getting people amped up. The Pro Controller, it feels so good.
I told you. That thing is...
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
That Pro Controller is the bee's knees.
It really is. So nothing like having a Pro Controller when you have the TV set up. And
that's right. It just Zelda feels good too. Like it's so smooth. And I showed Andy when I first got it, and he was like kind of like, whatever, you know, another control. And I said, here, feel it. And he's like, oh, dude, it's awesome.
Put up a game, and I'm like, this feels so much better than the freaking.
Right. The next day, he got one.
Yeah. No, Nate got me one for Christmas.
Oh yeah, I did.
Oh, okay.
It was a couple months, or no, was it a few weeks? Yeah, it was a few weeks.
But also, speaking of Zelda, Andy, you mentioned Mr. Sam Neill, which is one of my favorite actors. I liked him in The Tudors, and there was a short series on TV called Merlin, where he played Merlin, which was awesome.
That was a great show. I remember that show.
Yeah.
It had like what?
Martin Short in it.
And couple seasons?
Well, no, it was a short.
No, it was one season. It was like what?
Yeah, it was like 6-7 episodes. That's it.
Okay.
It was awesome. It was on TV when there was TV.
I was thinking of Camelot, which had 2 seasons, which was actually a good show too, but that didn't have this guy in it. But I remember Merlin though too.
Yeah, that was a great show. Recommend it.
He's been on a lot of shows. He was on Peaky Blinders as well. Obviously Jurassic Park. You know, he's been on a lot of stuff.
Peaky Blinders is awesome.
He's been around. Yeah, but so apparently he's in the film, which I didn't know about before reading this article. And apparently they haven't said which role he played, but this is truly his last film because they wrapped up filming in April, and these other gals are on there too and all that. So that's pretty cool. I think one of them's Impa, and the other one, maybe the Queen, like the ancient race or whatever. I don't know, but I guess he was 78, so rest in peace.
Yeah.
And
what role did he play in the new Zelda movie again?
We don't know.
We don't know. They haven't divulged it.
See, Lackman playing Impa, so she did Impa, and then a queen character for the other one, for the other lady. So I'm thinking it's maybe the ancients, that queen back in the day. I forgot her name actually. From Breath and Tears. So I'm pretty excited to see it. Not gonna lie, I'm gonna nerd out on it, kind of like Andy did with Masters of the Universe. So hopefully they have something for like the popcorn and the food and all that, like some commemorative
like a bucket
item.
Nice.
Yeah.
If you had to guess, what role do you think he will play?
Ganon.
Sam Neill? I have no clue, man. You know how many characters there are in Zelda, but I mean,
he's gonna play the guy that goes sploosh.
Nah,
Ganondorf. He's being casted by some buff New Zealand dude. That came out the other day as well, so it won't be. It's not him.
Definitely not Ganon. No. Yeah, like Dan said, the guy on what was it, Wind Waker, right? The sploosh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because I've heard stories about him.
It's the guy, the shopkeeper guy.
There you go.
That'd be interesting. That wasn't mentioned. One mention was the king, and then
King of Hyrule, probably,
or some like wise owl. Like I'm not too familiar with the Zelda lore, so
I can see him as King of Hyrule. Zelda's father. So maybe that. Although in the games, I think he had a big old beard, so maybe he was wearing one for the movie.
Yeah.
But that is definitely on my list to watch.
Oh no, the sploosh guy is the one that runs the battleship game thing.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking of the guy that has the boat ship or the boat shop.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot his freaking name.
Yeah, I don't remember the name, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Like I said, Link encounters a lot of characters, so. But
plus, it's been around for a long time, though. Too. I mean,
I feel so amateurish not remembering that guy's name, and we're like, oh, we're avid Zelda fans. Wait, what was that name again? Dementia.
We're on the spot. We're on the spot,
right?
With a computer in front of you, just simply look it up.
Just look it up,
right?
Bro.
Yeah.
But I'm nearsighted, so I'll be like,
yeah.
Oh yeah, huh?
But I mean, seeing like they're gonna make a Zelda Pro controller, man, that's cool.
That's not the first time it's happened, though, right? Like,
no,
high profile game, and they make some controller.
There's not a whole lot of limited Switch or Switch 2, or I'm sorry, Switch 2 controllers.
Yeah.
Were there a bunch of Switch 1 ones? I think there was a Splatoon one, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, you and I have the Zelda ones. Do you have the Joy-Cons for that?
Yes, the Skyward.
Yeah,
Joy-Cons.
Those were cool.
But I mean an actual like pro controller.
Oh,
you know how like they have like the Astrobot and the Ghost controller for like PS5.
Yeah,
there's not a whole lot of pro controller versions like that.
Or the marathon one that last episode, this control was cool.
Oh yeah.
So, and I know Xbox has like 1 million.
I think it's cool. I like customized controllers like that. I mean, the new Xbox ones that are coming out are pretty cool. I'm not an Xbox fan, but I'm not gonna lie, like the Gears of War 2 one, or is it Gears of War, whatever, that one looks awesome.
Yeah.
So if I was into Xbox, I would definitely get that for sure. That's pretty sick.
Oh
so,
yeah.
So you got
Gears of War
8-bit Ultimate Rare 4th Edition, God of War 20th Anniversary, Cyberpunk, Forza Horizon.
Different PS5.
Xbox.
PS5, the new the 007 First Light.
Nice.
Do you have pictures of those new Xbox controllers, Andy?
Let's see, I can bring it up. The new one?
Yeah, the one you showed us the other day. Those were cool. It was like 2 different ones that are coming out. There you go.
The Gears of War.
That one.
That's awesome. I like that.
That is cool.
Yeah, a skull on it and everything. Look at that.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Limited edition controllers.
Guess it's time to get an Xbox. Sony's everybody off anyway, so.
Tell Rich that.
Right.
Yeah.
He just texted me, actually.
Yeah.
Like, dude, shut
if
up.
they do end up putting a disc drive on it, you're going to get it, or are you going to get the digital one?
Well, not going to get a digital one. I don't even know if I'll. You know what? I said I wasn't going to buy a Switch 2 because of the whole game key card thing. And then I saw that games came out on regular cards fully. And also that it's backwards compatible with regular Switch games. And then I was like, okay, guess I'm getting a Switch 2. So I'm not going to say
Nintendo, dude. You were going to get it anyway.
Well, but I'm just saying, like, with the whole scandal going on, with digital physical thing, like if Xbox decides to like rope me in with the whole we're going to keep discs, then I don't want to say no or yes prematurely. Right. So
well,
I had a lot of that in my youth, so I don't need to have that as an adult.
Yeah.
So those are the new controllers coming out. Glad I got that marathon one. I thought that was really cool. And we got the Switch 2 console, Zelda Edition. Hopefully that's real. I'll definitely get that.
It's real. We just don't know if that's going to be exactly what it's going to look like. I mean,
right.
Well, on the picture, it looked like they were stacked on like a stack of them, just not completely. Like they're folded boxes, but not filled yet.
To me, AI, especially with how much Nate has dabbled with it before, and myself, like, makes mistakes almost every single time. Like, I was trying to make a PlayStation 5 thumbnail with a disc drive with a disc sticking out of it and a circle with a line through it, and it kept putting the disc in the center of the PlayStation instead of the bottom left corner where the disc drive is at. And I'm like telling AI, no, the disc drive is in the bottom left. And it's like, oh, yeah, you're right, blah, blah, blah. And then it would generate another image with the disc sticking out of the middle and the bottom at the same time. And I'm like,
yeah,
dude, so to generate an image like that Zelda 2 or the Zelda Switch 2 box that looks basically like it has almost no errors other than like the artifacting, but that could be just from like somebody taking a picture of it with their phone. There's like, it doesn't look like there's any misspellings or anything that's
right.
Out of the ordinary. So,
right.
I mean, when I saw the Nintendo Direct on Ocarina of Time coming out in, I think it's November, the first thing I immediately thought of was like, I'll guarantee you they're going to bring out a system alongside of this. If they don't bring it at the same time, it'll definitely be Christmas thing because Nintendo's known for doing like Christmas bundles. So
oh yeah. Well,
and then
they
here
have
we
a
are.
track record of it. Yeah, I mean, so
there's Pokemon, there's Splatoon, there's Mario Odyssey, there's Mario Kart. I mean, there's so many different bundles. There's been a Metroid bundle before for the GameCube, so
yeah,
and Zelda, of course. There's been Zelda consoles in the past.
Oh yeah, a whole bunch of them. But kind of to break up the flow here, we wanted to talk about Game of the Week.
Oh yeah. And what was the Game of the Week again?
I'm just kidding. Here, I will share this. So, got that.
Nice. One of my favorites.
Ninja Gaiden 2. So, what is it? Dark Sword of Chaos. So, I mean...
When did you first play that?
Shortly after 1. I mean, I don't know exactly what year or whatever. This one I did... my mom bought for me. Because I wanted to own it. I was addicted to Ninja Gaiden after part 1. I would compare the platforming to... comparable to part 1, actually. Probably even a little harder on some parts.
I loved the fact that they got rid of the having to jump away from the wall and back towards the wall to climb it, and they actually gave you the climbing feature in this one. That was one of my favorite things. And then the little shadow characters, of course.
That was the added
an ad we're not getting paid for.
Yeah. Oops. That was the added mechanic there.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But, and then the cool thing about Ninja Gaiden, and then, I don't know, Andy, you probably know or whatever, is it was one of the first games to have these cinematic cuts here between stages that told the story, which I loved. I was like, whoa, they got you into it so much,
That's what got me into the first one as well.
Yeah. So, and like this guy, his name, Ashtar, and then the first guy was Jackio and all these bad guys.
Or something like that, yeah.
Yeah, Ashtar, you got it right. Look at that.
Yeah, that's right.
I know that
it's starting to
a big difference too, like the character Ryu from the first and second game, and the second one is what you have an actual shadow or like another character with you to fight with you. You didn't have that in the first game. Remember that?
Yeah, you can have 2 of them in this, actually. 2 of the shadow dudes.
Up to 2 at a time, which actually was really helpful, especially for those flying dudes like right now, those birds. I mean, that was the most annoying thing. These bats, I hated those. Those that are revisiting from part 1. But and your hitbox is kind of small because his sword is very thin. But the hitbox is good. I'm not saying that it's not, but you have to land it because it's not like you have like a huge...
It's just one of those games you have to practice, and once you have the mechanics down, you're like, okay, I can do this.
Because believe it or not, like after I beat the first Ninja Gaiden, but because I beat the first one, the Sunsoft Batman wasn't too hard because you're pretty much doing the same thing, jumping from wall to wall. So good practice and legend. And actually, Sunsoft Batman was a lot easier than Ninja Gaiden 1 for sure.
I agree. Although Batman to me was pretty hard, though.
It was.
For me.
I had trouble on the sewer level on Batman for the longest time, and then I finally was able to beat it. I think that's like stage 3 or 4.
Yeah.
I always died at the boss on that level.
Right.
And then I remember being at my buddy Brent's house, and we played it again, and I finally beat that level and was like, yes. And then the next couple levels after that, it wasn't hard. If I had died all the way and we had to start from the beginning again, it's like, oh, now that I know how to beat the dude, it became easier and easier. And then, finally beat that game, and it felt rewarding.
Right.
That was the spark plug boss, right? When it kind of hops around the sewer level. Is that the one I'm thinking of, or?
It's got like if I'm not mistaken, there's like guns on the wall, like on the up top part.
On which one now?
Batman. I have a image in my head, but
I don't remember that game too well.
Let me see if I can find it.
There was a guy at the end or near the end. It was a boss, and he said his patterns pretty easy, but I always died at him. He like threw stuff at you like boomerangs or something. And by the way, credit to whoever this is. We just randomly saw his video or her video, so thanks for providing that footage. I will. Yeah, so basically, it's just good memories with that. And Batman, speaking of that, I mean, that visually was amazing. Like, it looked better than Ninja Gaiden, I thought.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Visually. The way he moved, like, the way he climbed and turned, like, he had more frames to him, like, the animation. I was like, dude, they're getting good. Of course, nothing compared to today, but for back then, it was awesome. Like, it was a great game.
We went from Game of the Week for Ninja Gaiden 2, and we gave Batman the spotlight instead. So
well, it just came up. I mean, Ninja Gaiden 2 is still, all three of them were pretty hard. One
I
and
didn't
two,
like the third one.
I think the third one was easier than the first two.
Ancient Ship of Doom.
Yeah, the third one was really. It was like busy though. Like the scenes were always like, I don't know. I found them really, really busy compared to the other two versions.
And then they added you can hang on the ceiling for that one too. So
yeah, I thought that was cool. So
2 was my favorite.
2,
I remember it was that and Monster Party I got for my birthday one year at Kmart.
That's a great combo.
Yeah, dude, Monster Party Ninja Gaiden 2 was like, oh my gosh, I didn't know that existed. I need that game because I had played and finished the first one, like you said, Andy. But Monster Party was just like, what the heck is this?
Yeah.
I didn't even understand it when I took it home. I was like, I remember the tree in the first level like burning up, and it was all like, it went from like happy music to like you're like in a horror movie almost. And it took me forever to even figure out how to kill some of the monsters, like the zombies that just danced.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting here attacking them for like days. And I remember turning it off because like, these guys aren't going to die. And then one day, I was in the room, that same room, and I like still couldn't figure out how to beat them. So I just set the controller down and went and got a drink or something. And I came back and they were gone. And I was like, oh,
right.
You just had to wait.
Yeah.
What the?
Nothing. And that's how they died. See, nobody told us that, though. We didn't have the internet to find that out. Did you leave do I still have that special edition Monster Party, the one?
Oh, no, I have it here.
Oh, you have it? Yeah.
Yeah.
That game was fun, too.
See if I can.
Yeah. Now that I remember there. But it's like a indie version.
The camera's trying to follow me. This one.
Yeah. Likes you.
There
Let's
we
go again, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I brought it to your house and we beat it in like 2 hours, hour and a half, something like that.
That was fun.
That's
a game we got to play through too, like the original.
That would be cool. No, I got this from a website called OCD Reproductions. Mm-hmm. Shout out to those guys, or that guy.
Right.
He takes ROM hacks and makes really nice, physicals out of them. Yeah. So
it was well done.
Pretty cool stuff. I mean, it's really not his game; it's somebody else's ROM hack. But he either gets or makes artwork for the cartridges. There's thousands of games on that website.
Yeah.
So
that's cool. I like that one.
So
yeah. Good
Speaking
stuff.
of releases, I was looking up when is the Dragon Pearl Destruction, the retro He-Man game, coming out. I guess it's being released on September 28th, but I haven't seen pre-orders for it yet.
For a limited run? Is that the one that's going to be on limited run?
Yeah.
So they usually do a 2-week window, so it'll probably be released early September for pre-order. So.
Because it keeps saying summer. We're in the last month of summer right now.
Could be just a delay.
Oh yeah, it was delayed. Original date was April 28th. Now it's being released on September 28th.
Mm-hmm. I thought they would have done it like side by side with the movie.
That would have made sense, right?
That would have made sense, actually.
It just didn't work out that way.
I actually might get a digital version of that, and the physical, of course. The digital, by that I mean on Steam, because if it's going to be digital, it's going to be Steam, because I can take that forever with my PC. Dang, dude. Just we're going to edit this segment out. Nate taking in his game room. Just kidding.
Yeah, he didn't mute his mic.
Yeah, I did.
Or maybe he did.
It was red.
We still heard that that you just did.
Yeah.
Oh, you did? Well, I hit mute. I hit this. Can you hear that?
Yeah, still hear you.
We can hear you still.
You can still hear. That's weird. Okay. Well, you see the red light. It's muted. It's supposed to be. I don't get it.
We'll just edit all this out of you going.
No, I'm going to edit this out. I mean, you had me throwing up the L symbols, the loser symbols in the last recording. So
right.
I think someone's going to generate a meme off that.
I guess the people listening to the audio only version are going to be like, we need to go on YouTube and find out what the hell they're talking about.
What is this mystery?
That's funny.
We don't know.
Yeah.
Let's watch and find out.
Yeah. Well, anyway. So
I mean,
what we got?
So game of the week was Ninja Gaiden 2.
Yes.
And Andy, did you rent that one, or did you actually end up owning it?
No, I rented it.
Okay.
It was a rental from good old.
You didn't own a lot of games, did you?
No. Believe it or not, this is strange, and your wives, which are my sisters, will probably say, yeah, this happened. My parents believed that game consoles ruin televisions.
That's funny.
They believe that. So what would normally happen is we only had 2 TVs in the house when we got our Nintendo, and the TV in the front room, and then my parents had TV in their room. So the only way I can play my NES was I had to bring my parents' TV from their room, and they set it in the back of the living room. I can play it that way, but only on weekends, which is fine because I was more of an outdoor kid anyways. I prefer to be outside.
All of us were back then.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and, we had bikes.
So whenever my parents went to Blockbuster to rent movies, I would always ask for a game. And yeah, so I just see a game and I'll play this one and then get hooked. And I just do that over the weekend or whatever. And on the weekdays after school, I just run around outside and, jump my bikes or whatever the case may be.
So did you typically beat a game on a weekend when you would rent it, or would you have to most of the time rent it a couple of times?
Most of the time I have to rent it a couple times. Because the times that my parents would allow me to play would only be a few hours at a time. I just couldn't sit back there all day and play. They wouldn't let us. So it'd just be for a few hours, and they'd tell me to get outside or do chores or whatever like that. So then that'll be it. So I'd only get 2 or 3 hours to get a good crack at it.
Nice.
And then eventually down the road, I got better. Didn't take as long.
Unless it was Battletoads.
So I guess this mute works, right? Hello. Can you hear me now?
No,
still hear you.
That's weird. I don't get that. Anyway, I'll need to figure that out. Yeah. But these mics, thanks, Andy. These are freaking cool.
Yeah.
I'm just messing with it today.
I think. Let me see if my mute works.
Yeah, yours works.
Yeah. I don't know. You got something set up weird.
I didn't connect it right, probably, somehow.
It's all right.
Because I tried on both. So, anyway. Yeah, this Mario here, by the way, got, I think we had an episode on it or whatnot. Yeah, at the con, or no, I went separately, but I got that signed by the man himself, Charles Martinet. So, really cool.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's all. Woohoo!
He did all the same con that Summersett signed your Zelda, right?
What's that? Yeah,
it was
the same con. Yeah, it was a Collecticon. So here's Mr. Mario. He signed a lot of his stuff here.
That's cool.
In gold, obviously. And he put my name and he put woohoo. He does he signs generously.
That's That's cool because most of the time it's $40 per signature, $80 per signature, or whatever.
Right, and then they put the sticker on the bottom. See?
Yep.
Authentic.
Oh, nice.
So, let's go. It's a me, a Mario.
Mario. Now you got that at which con did we get that at? Was it
Collecticon?
Collecticon, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
all by his
Vegas.
lonesome.
No, I was there.
Yeah, actually Zelda was right next to him, of course, so that was super cool, just meeting them both, in one day.
No, I mean when you picked up the actual 24-inch Mario, was that?
Oh, this guy.
Yeah, not the autograph, but the actual item itself.
I was with you at the.
I can't remember which one was it.
Jeez, we've been to so many, I'm starting to lose track. It was
Sim.
And I came back too because the guy wanted $60 for it. Remember? Mm-hmm. And then I was like, I'll think about it. Came back like
he didn't even think about it.
Right. I came back like 2 minutes later. I'm like, I'll take it.
Yeah.
I was waiting to see if he was going to bring it down. He didn't. So yeah,
so was that was fun.
I forgot which con that was, man.
Is that your dog?
Yeah, she's barking. Good old Ruby. I just got if people don't know, I got a red Doberman. She's like 9 months, 10 months now, and she's just a terror. So she's very sweet, but tears things up. So I can't have nice things anymore. This is my room where she's not allowed.
I don't let any animals in here anymore either, ever since my daughter's cat was in here and just terrorized it with like a litter box, and there was litter everywhere in here, and I'm like, okay, that's it.
Yeah.
So there's hair all over my beanbag chair and stuff.
Yeah. So Dan's room that you guys see there, that's Retro Game Bros HQ, pretty much.
Right.
And
there's the old TV with the no banner on it today. But
yeah, and when Andy stepped in and started doing things for the channel and contributing and being producer and all that, he got us on this platform so we could just call each other anytime and have guests. And
I was going to say, we could, if anybody ever wants to be on here, hit us up, because
let us know.
We can have 50 people at a time on here if we want.
Yeah, so we're planning on doing more frequent, content, obviously. So, and more often. So,
someday we'll be doing daily content.
Yeah, so we appreciate everybody watching and hanging out with us. And also,
we used to have lives, and now we don't.
Right. And check us out on Amazon. I mean, you can listen to our just audio only podcast as well.
Amazon, iHeart, Spotify, Apple Podcasts.
Yeah. I'll actually put that at the end of this video this time. So, but you just did that, right, Dan? Not too long ago. So,
like last weekend, yeah.
Right.
We slowly working on
slowly growing
the stuff on the podcast platforms will be the audio only of us talking. Like the cons and the playthroughs obviously wouldn't be on that because it wouldn't make any sense. You're just hearing sound effects and unless that's your thing, but
right.
I don't know.
And he kind of reminded
it just wouldn't make any sense.
And he's kind of reminding me of like Unsolved Mysteries vibes right now. And Guy in the Shadow.
Got a little darker in here.
He's like,
so
there he goes.
So Nate,
yeah.
What are you currently playing?
Me?
Yeah, like what games are you playing right now? Sometimes you play only one. Sometimes you got like three
right now,
going on.
I'm playing one, and you know what it is.
Octopath tell the
Traveler
viewers.
0, which is really cool.
Was that your Christmas present from your wife?
Yeah, it was actually
last year. You're finally getting to it.
Some of the games I played here in the back. So I beat Demon Slayer. And let's see, I was playing. Contra Galuga. I still need to finish that. Octopath, obviously. And then
what's on your TV in the background?
This one, Ender Magnolia, you need to play. That's what I'm showing you.
Oh, nice.
So this is Ender Magnolia. Octopath.
Did you finish that one?
Yeah, 100%.
Nice.
Yeah. That was...
He gets a lot more time than I do.
A little bit more. Not as much time as Andy does, but I'm like in between you guys.
We need to get Andy into more gaming, newer stuff. He's stuck on NES, in arcades. Sorry,
Can't
Andy.
help it. It makes me remind me of my childhood. So,
well, especially after you build them that freaking pedestal. That was awesome.
Yeah, it's hooked up in the. I mean, it was a. Family really enjoyed it, especially for New Year's last year. We took it over to my sister-in-law's house, and ironically, it was mostly the adults playing it as opposed to the youth. We had a lot of fun playing Turtles and Simpsons because it's a 4-player pedestal. So Dan is a very talented carpenter. So we definitely got to do an episode and showing his not just his gaming skills, but his carpentry skills as well.
There's a video of Dan sawing his finger off. Don't pay any attention to the blood.
Well, he's good at like electronics too. Like building PCs, and he's gonna help me fix my ceiling because I had a leak in the AC not too long ago, so that was crazy. But thankfully,
thanks, guys.
But anyway, so next on the topics here, let's go back to
current
movies.
Plays.
Current plays? Okay. Well, let's go that way.
You said you were playing Octopath Traveler 0. You're not playing
Contra,
anything?
Galuga, Operation Galuga. So those two right now.
You're playing that one again? Did you never finish it?
I went back to it. No, I haven't finished it. I was playing it with my son Ricky there for a bit when he came over, and then I got back to it just solo. Because Contra, actually, it's not like the old one. It's actually easier with 2 players this time, surprisingly, instead of solo. So they kind of fixed that issue.
Oh, that's good. So you can't, if somebody goes ahead of you in that, does it kill you like it did in the first Contra?
Nope.
That's cool. That as kids, it was like if you weren't mindful of your buddy playing with you, it's like you take their weapon or whatever, or that you ended up killing them.
Yeah.
You're playing this one?
Yep, and it has several cool mechanics on it too, some new ones. Like you actually have a life meter, and you can upgrade your weapons and things like that, but it's not overly done like with the new stuff. It keeps it classic, so I like it. They added a couple characters, like there's like as you see, there's some female characters and stuff like that, but
it looks
really
cell shaded.
It is.
That's cool. I like that.
Yeah. It's
I always dug the cell shading.
Yeah. And the movement, the fluidity of the game, so good. It's fun. It's just one of those games you can turn on and just start shooting. It's fun. So I definitely recommend that. Octopath, obviously, is, RPG, old school, Final Fantasy Part 1 style, Yeah. So, and this is the 3rd installment. So
which is also technically the first because it's the prequel, right?
It's the prequel, yeah. That's why they call it 0 or whatever.
Right, of course.
But really good. Definitely recommend it. So that's what I'm playing right now. I did buy Dan and I Star Fox, though. I'm excited to play that on Switch 2, which looks really cool. I think I'm going to play that this weekend. I've just been so swamped, life. So,
right.
And I think, Andy, you would dig that too. I don't know if you ever played Star Fox on Super Nintendo, but...
No, I never have.
That's fun. Yeah.
Never have.
For me, it's Metroid Prime 4 still.
Yeah.
I think I'm about 3/4 of the way through it. I will say it's pretty decent. A lot of the reviews that people gave it was that it was too short and it was kind of meh.
Really?
But I actually like it. It's pretty. It's a little different. It's got some tough aspects to it as far as like the boss mechanics and stuff. I have died quite a few times. It's challenging even on normal.
Yeah.
But it is a pretty decent game. I would say that the first and second one are better, 100%.
Nice.
This one hasn't kept my attention nearly as well as the first two, but that goes without saying. Like, I mean, it's still a good game. You know, I'm going to finish it. I like it. Like, I don't hate it. And I would definitely play it again. You know, huge Metroid fan, of course. But
well, I trust your opinion on Metroid because you're like the Metroid guy, you know?
And Castlevania.
Yeah.
Well, I am too, though. Like, I'm a big Castlevania
Nate
guy, too.
Yeah, Nate loves Castlevania.
But you're more Symphony of the Night, right?
Yeah,
I like the more... So Nate likes the traditional Castlevania games that don't really, you know, like part 1, part 3, you know, Castlevania 4 for Super Nintendo, like the traditional Castlevania, and I like the more quest-oriented ones where you can level up and save and explore, like, you know, Order of Ecclesias and you know, like Symphony of the Night, like that style.
Right. My favorites are 1 through 3 NES, you know, just classic.
Simon's Quest was my favorite NES one.
Simon's
for sure.
is amazing.
But yeah, I'm also playing Oblivion for PS5.
Yep.
The remaster. I got about 80 hours on the PC, and I was like, you know, I wasn't gonna get it for PS5, but then, I don't know, it was $30 at Target, and then I had like $25 off, so shipping it came to like $10. So I was like, all right, and I gotta say, on the PS5, it's pretty, it's real pretty.
Oh yeah,
and
you showed it to me today.
This is the 4th time I've actually tried to get through this game because, you know, it's like you could put 300 hours into this game easy.
Yeah.
So
what was that level you were playing? Like you were in a cave?
I was on. I'm only focusing on like the main quest.
Okay.
So it was like, I think the main quest is like 18 chapters, and I'm on like the 13th chapter or whatever.
So
I'm like,
I was gonna tell everybody he's in this level. It's like a cave, and it's all red, and like has.
It's one of the Oblivion gates that I was in.
Yeah, and it has fire and stuff. And I told him, it's like you're going through my colon after Taco Bell. This look crazy.
That's funny.
But yeah.
I'm also playing Dragon Quest V for the SNES.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, I have an English translated ROM. And I have like that little Game Boy that you got me that plays anything.
Yeah.
So I kind of play that here and there as well. So I'm about halfway through that.
You said for the DS?
The Super Nintendo.
Oh.
Dragon Quest V.
Or
or you could put Super Famicom because it never came out in America. So. Yeah, that's a pretty cool game. I've heard that 6 is a lot better, but you know, I never got a chance to play this one because I beat the first 4, so I was like, well, I should try to at least play this one as well. And what better way to do it than in a language that I can understand, you know? So
right, exactly.
It's definitely traditional Dragon Warrior for sure.
Yeah.
So.
Love it.
Recommend
so those
that.
2 then? Your
3.
RPG in it? Adventure RPG?
You know, I almost fired up Astrobot today because I still haven't beat that because I'm getting a little RPG'd out. But I'm like, I can't start another game. I need to like, I'm all over the place with my games right now. I need to like focus. So
are you trying to plat that?
What?
Astrobot?
I will platinum that game for sure.
The first one was easy to do.
Yeah, Playroom was fun.
Yeah.
So,
but
that's all Andy, I got for plays.
Yeah, as for me, I'm just getting myself ready for the run through of Bionic Commando. So that's what I'm doing now.
There we go. That's right.
So,
baby.
Is that all you're playing right now?
Yeah.
Well, he's dedicating his time to it, man.
I got some doing some other things in the background. So. But I squeeze in when I can. Thanks to Dan, hooked me up. Got my Raspberry Pi squared away, so I'm able to play it pretty much anywhere. I got a little pouch where I carry it in wherever I go. So
nice.
I have like no excuse like that I can't practice. I just need to find a TV to hook it up to so I can play it.
You were playing it the other day actually on here to kind of test it out. So
yeah, it's part of that. It's got
I got in the
some
memories.
Yes. So,
So I
and
don't
the
know
thing
if
about this
we'll.
game is I can't count how many times this game and TMNT, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for the NES, where I had to either fake sick, stay home because I didn't, I had to return the game to Blockbuster that Monday evening or whatever. So I'll try to, you know, and
Right.
parents let me stay home, and I'll just empty house to myself. I'll sit there just gaming away, trying to beat it.
Super Metroid and Final Fantasy 3 for me. I can't go to school. I don't feel good. I have a fever. Oh
yeah.
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 I spent all
Final
day
Fantasy
just
3
playing it.
was great. Of course, we talked about that.
Mm-hmm. Believe it or not, too, throughout, because as you know, I'm prior military, and a lot of the service members, they especially ones living in the barracks, they game a lot. I was in communications, so we had a lot of gamers in communications.
Nice.
And many times I lost count where I have a 4-day weekend, and the soldiers would go in the barracks and get a bunch of pizza and sodas or whatever and game it up, and then I'll go check on them like Monday afternoon, make sure they're good to go for Tuesday, and they're still in their uniform, boxes of pizza stacked next to them, just been gaming.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you told us that story.
Gaming fuel.
Yeah, this gaming all weekend. I'm like, what the heck? They haven't showered, or they haven't showered or nothing. I'm like, what is wrong with you all?
That's funny.
Oh, I'm trying to level up my paladin, Sergeant. I'm like, oh my goodness.
Oh,
so what's that video you sent earlier about the lawsuit, Andy? Just out of curious. PlayStation is getting what they deserve. It's like a lawsuit. I didn't get a chance to watch it, but I was like, if you watched it, I didn't know if you had any kind of like stories or highlights on that.
Trying
to think which one was it. Begin. I mean, we were expecting
I just tried to pull it up on my phone, but it's inappropriate right now because we're recording, of course. But
they're getting a lot of heat, dude.
Oh, I know.
It's a bunch of heat.
It is.
Basically saying about
Steam
Steam is I think Sony's worst nightmare when it comes to gaming right now because of what's going on.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people are just the last thing I read about, people were upset about the tariff thing because Sony's getting a refund for their tariffs, but they're not refunding consumers for raising the prices, of course.
Right.
And without getting too political, I mean, that's just, to me, that's kind of greedy. No offense, guys, but I mean, come on.
Well, found something else. Let me share this. It's on. I mean, take it a grain of salt. This is Reddit, so.
Right.
But can we have an honest conversation about Sony doing what Steam already does?
Ooh.
Yeah.
So.
A lot of keyboard warriors on Reddit.
Yeah. So what is the difference in between what's the difference between what Steam does and what Sony's trying to do then? Or is it the same?
So, I mean, Steam, to me, it's like Steam does a lot of sales, and they'll put games at like 92% off a couple times a year, making it like, obvious, like, okay, this is $2.99, I'm gonna buy this game. And then the other cool thing about it is, like, if you upgrade your processor or your video card and or your motherboard, a year or two from now, those games will still work. Whereas, like, if you if you're only getting your games on the PlayStation Store on the PS5, and then you get a PlayStation 6, depending on the type of software that they decide to go with or whatever, it may or may not be compatible. I could be completely like way off on this. If the PlayStation 6 is a upgraded version of the PS5, if you will, but they're able to make everything backwards compatible and your whole catalog goes with you, then it will be similar to Steam. But they've never done anything like that.
But there's a controller that doesn't have buttons. It's like a cell phone, man.
Yeah, I can't do that.
kind of goes back to this distract you with something else. It's kind of like smoke and mirrors. Hey, look at me over here, but I'm doing something else over here.
Right. I mean, only time will tell. I'm sure they got a whole team working on their strategy and what's going to happen. PlayStation's awesome. A lot of people, including me, love it. Great library. We'll see what happens. Kind of wanted to circle back to the movies here. Andy, you mentioned that they're making a cool little remake thing.
Oh yeah, the Transformer movie.
Yeah. So, what is it? The Apology Tour. So, I think it looks really cool. I would definitely enjoy watching that.
Yeah, I haven't watched Transformers since I was like a teenager.
Yeah,
I saw this in the theater when it came out, like 88 or 89, I believe. It's based on its 40th anniversary.
Yeah.
So apparently it's going to be digitally remastered, and they're going to show some scenes never seen before,
cool.
either post credits or before the credits. And I mean, I'm definitely going to go see it. I mean, I watched it as a kid in the theaters, and I was part of that shock of Optimus Prime dying.
Right.
Which is strange. He's a robot. What do you mean he's dying? He's a robot. But either way.
They could just fix him, put a new CPU on him.
Something. But
maybe backwards compatible.
I just find it interesting, though, is that how, the backlash or people got upset about Optimus Prime and dying, when it first came out. But he wasn't the only Autobot or Decepticon that was destroyed. So, but, Ironside was killed. Ratchet was killed. I mean, Optimus Prime was not the only one. But a lot of backlash. And the funny thing is, shortly after that, the G.I. Joe movie came out, the animated one. And the original story, Duke was supposed to die, not go in a coma. But Hasbro learned what happened with Transformers, the backlash they got from him killing the Optimus Prime. So like, okay, we're not going to kill Duke now. So they changed it to where he went into a coma.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they changed the story.
Dang. Yeah, I definitely will check this out. I mean, they are capitalizing on us old fogies here, man. I mean,
maybe we'll get a game alongside of it. Since,
that goes back to Ricky's point from the last episode, because we're at the age where we're the ones that have that has the income
cash
to purchase these things, to go see these things,
right.
Unlike the youth. That's what they're coming after us.
Going to Sonic and saving up for like months to buy something. That's what Ricky said.
Oh yeah,
yeah. So I couldn't stop laughing when he said that, because I kind of hit home for an individual. All three of us know.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, let me see here. 1 second.
The irony, I didn't know about this Transformers movie coming out. My staff minister at my church, he's the one who told me about it. Then I started looking into it. I'm like, oh wow, this is awesome. I'm definitely seeing this. Because he's also hey, what's up, Ty?
There's Ty. Got a special guest.
Yeah, Mr.
He's
Ty.
got a smile on his face too.
My OG dog. He's like 100 years old.
He chills out and plays video games with you.
Yeah. He just pooped in here earlier. I was like, what the?
Special
guest.
He
never does, dude.
Ty.
And then right before our episode that we had to air, he's like, I'm like, oh my god.
So you're just in there while it's festering?
No, I cleaned it really good. I aired it out.
Just kidding.
It's festering.
Luckily, I don't have carpet in here, so
right.
It was, but anyway,
he's like, yeah, this game that we were. God, man, I gotta hang on, guys. I gotta clean something up.
Yeah, but just wanted to let everybody know we plan on, we will show our personal collection here soon. Each of us and one of our friends, or some of our friends' collection as well, like Wayne and etc. So, you can see some of our stuff now, but we want to do episodes like that. And then, we as bros, we just hit up a lot of shops locally. Also,
it'd be cool to do a game store episode.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It's like, so shops, collectibles, game shops, all that. We plan on doing some episodes like that too. So you can see kind of our, hunts that we do or what we're looking for and just stuff like that. And I'm sure you guys watching. You may be avid collectors or just here to relax with us and chill, or just kind of have good memories about gaming. And let us know. Give us some ideas of what you would like to see as well. We're always open to that. Put in the comments and chat, email us. So any of
subscribe.
Yeah, you can sub and subscribe too. That'd be great.
Find us on Instagram, TikTok. We have a Facebook page. It's transferring ownerships right now. Cause
that's right.
Yeah. I set it up wrong when I first put it up, so it's taken a couple weeks, but
gotcha.
Yeah. So
yeah,
find us everywhere. We're gonna probably get a next page too.
Yeah. So we're nearing the end here, wrapping up. We do want to mention. Do you want to mention recent pickups, Dan?
Sure, I can start with that.
Couple things that you got.
Do you have anything for that, or is it just me today?
No, I have a few.
Cool.
Yeah. While you do that, I'll get mine. Okay, go ahead.
I'll wait. I can wait for you. Better to do it together.
Oh,
look at that. This guy wasting time.
He's trying to decide, what am I going to show? What am I going to show?
I'm going to lie and say I got something that now, even though I've had it for like a year. I'm just kidding. Let's make this episode as boring as possible.
No, just getting under ourselves and getting organized. It's good.
I'm just giving it. Right.
We wouldn't be bros having conversations about games and right. Nostalgia things, retro. We're also going to do more episodes on cons as well. So, if you see us at the cons, hit us up or let us know about some cons in your neck of the woods. See if we can attend.
I think somebody did comment once that they like that we pick on each other, banter a little bit, poke fun. I mean, we wouldn't be brothers if we didn't have a little fun with each other.
That'd be totally unnatural.
Right.
I'm also thinking maybe get some like shop owners, whatever, on the show as well.
That would be great.
Podcast, have conversation with them. Give them some props and some shout outs for what they do in their business.
Well, we kind of did at the con one from Collector's Marketplace.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he was on there.
Yeah,
he was.
And that's our favorite shop. For
that place is awesome.
Overall collectibles. I mean, not game shop necessarily, but man,
he was so serious and he's like, "Hey guys, so come down to Phoenix to the Collector's Marketplace." He's cool.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
he went from his normal self to TV though, the way it was actually pretty cool to see him switch characters like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So definitely got to do an episode there soon. And there's a lot of shops a couple that have popped up.
Mm-hmm.
There was one in Gilbert here that I haven't been to yet. And
there's
some other ones.
Game Smash. Mm-hmm. You haven't been there. That's in Glendale, I think. Yeah, Glendale.
Yeah. We'll make the trek.
I don't know if you'll have enough time when you come back down, Andy, but the next time, for what is it, the Ridley's football game? I don't know if you'll have time that weekend, but we could maybe plan something then. But
yeah, that'd be nice. Yeah, because I already started talking to some owners here, so I'm trying to hook something up with that right now.
You got to do docs.
Oh yeah, that's a given.
Even if it's just you know what I mean.
Maybe we could do an overnight trip, Nate, and go to Andy and go check some stuff out too.
Yep.
So.
Well, my parents are going to be there sometime in September, so maybe we can make a quick trip.
Yeah, that'll work.
I'll let you know, obviously. Did you go through your recent pickups already?
No, I was waiting for you.
What the heck are you blabbing about then?
I was actually talking about you.
Oh, great.
It's all right. I was telling Andy we wouldn't be bros if we didn't talk a little about each other.
That's
right.
So. Gotcha.
So I did start picking up NES games again. Only ones that meant a lot to me as a kid and that I went through, and finished and stuff.
I love that cover, dude.
You can thank Andy for that because I can't figure out how to hold this thing. Okay, so ever since Andy was like, I gotta have Bionic Commando and Batman, it just made me fall in love with like wanting to collect a few NES games. You know, this would be like the 4th or 5th time in my life getting Nintendo games, and you know, I don't have to mention anything else. But so yeah, Air Fortress. This is a fun one that I rented it as a kid, and you know, it's a spaceship shooter. It's real fun game.
It is from Height. So the cart for that is $9. Not bad. It's a cool game though.
I think I paid like $8 for it.
Yeah.
And then real quick, I did pick up Shadowgate at Fallout the other day, and Mega Man 3.
Ooh. How much are you selling that for?
He had $20 on it. Not too bad.
Okay.
So
looked like
he had
25.
a copy of Mega Man 2, but it was all scratched up. And then there was a video going around Instagram, a couple of them, of Walmart having games for like $1. So
was that true?
My wife was looking around at her store that her salon's at, and they didn't have anything, but she saw Sonic Frontiers for I think it was $14.99. So she grabbed that one for me. One I've been wanting to play. So I mean, $15 ain't bad.
I thought I got that or I was going to get it for your son for Locke.
Yeah, you were, but Ridley already had it, I think.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
So he has his own copy, but and then Limited Run did a vault drop. Sometimes they'll bring games back out that they've done in the past, and I missed out on this one the first time, and I like Metroidvanias, so this is the second Momodora. The first one was really fun, so
nice.
And then wife was book shopping on Amazon, and this came up in her recommended feed, Lords of the Fallen.
Nice.
And it was like $10. And she's like, that looks really cool. I'm gonna get that for you or whatever. And I was like, okay. Add it to the collection, even if I don't like it.
What's that storybook one that you showed me that you wanted?
By Sweet Carol.
Yeah.
By Sweet Carol. Yeah, it looks like almost like a Disney princess, like Cinderella kind of story, but
yeah, it's weird.
It's like side scroller. Kind of reminded me of like King's Quest 7 a little bit, but
and that's on Switch as well, right?
It's on Switch and PS5. But yeah, I mean, I watched a couple videos.
For Best Buy.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
I watched a couple videos on it, and I mean, it's right up my alley. I like obscure games, so it tells a story a little bit, and then you like walk around side scroller, solving puzzles, and it has some like atmospheric vibes to it. You know, like not necessarily like too horror, but it's got some creepiness to it. It has a pretty cool story. That's and then everybody knows I like Wise games, so this was this was 50% off. So had to grab that. I have the PS4 version as well from like years ago. But the box, Amazon shipped it to me and it's all crushed. That kind of put me off, but so yeah, I'll probably, I don't know, I might open this one someday, but it's cool. It came with like a soundtrack and all that. Yeah. Oh, there it is. By Sweet Carol.
Yeah, it is kind of Disney-like. Kind of Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah, that's definitely a game I want to play this year before the year's up for sure. I think it was like $27.99, or if I'm not mistaken, on my Amazon yesterday, because you know they do like little random sales on everybody's accounts just to kind of get them to buy stuff. I've heard like it might be a different
almost
price
like
on
19s,
yours.
like 70s, 80s style animation, like Disney animation.
That's what attracted me to it. But it has like that Alice in Wonderland kind of like atmospheric vibe to it.
And the gameplay looks like a cartoon.
Yeah.
Too. So while you're playing,
like Dragon's Lair almost.
Yeah.
Michael said that when I showed it to him.
It's kind of
actually.
it's kind of Don Bluth-ish, and
nice.
I like that it's side scrolling too. So that should be interesting. I might pick up a copy. So
I may even double dip on that one because with
Switch and PS5.
with physical stuff going bye.
That's true. Yeah.
Have it
might
portable.
Just have to pick that one up.
Just gotta play through it, man.
Gotta play through it, man.
What do you got, Nate?
All right, so I won't go through all of them to not to have some for the next
feel
one.
Bad. I should have picked a smaller pile.
No, I got 4. It's decent. I'll have 4 for this one. So the first one, waited a while for it, is Capcom Arcade Stadium 2.
Nice.
Which is really cool. A lot of fighting games.
Does that have Gem Fighter on it?
It does.
And Darkstalkers? Oh, yeah. Okay.
So
nice.
I love Super Gem Fighter. That was my favorite.
It has tons
of games.
Yeah. So it's kind of like an homage to, Capcom fighting stuff. That's one you just pop in and play the heck out of. That'll be fun. And then thanks to Dan, I don't know if he showed this one, but he said you got to pick it up because it's one of those obscure ones. Layers of Fear.
Oh, yeah.
So
that's a recent pickup for me too, actually. I just didn't want to overdo it.
Right.
I
didn't let my wife see this one, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
So, and I would get in trouble. And I'm going to mention this again because I don't think I actually showed it off, but thanks to Andy, he got us a copy.
Is my camera shaking? Oh, yeah. Thanks, Andy.
The controversial game that we couldn't even find here. And Andy,
still can't find
the story.
Anywhere.
Yeah, still can't find it. Tell the story of how you got it for us.
Well, Nate calls me and says, hey, I can't find this game in Arizona. Can you find it there in El Paso somewhere? So the first thing I did is I work on base, so I just looked online at the Post Exchange, and lo and behold, they had 2. So I picked them up.
It was meant to be.
Like I even made a comment to Nate when he asked me. I'm like, watch, they'll be available tomorrow. Sure as I'll get you up. I get a text. I get an email, saying, hey, your order's ready for pickup. I'm like, oh, dang.
Yeah. And I think I mentioned, I was like, I don't know, man, can you check anywhere? Like, I don't know, PX or something, or Walmart? Yeah. I don't know. I just kind of said it real fast because I'm like, well, he's military. And
I ordered right there, John, in a spot while I was talking to you.
That's so cool.
Immediately got on my phone and just looked at the Post Exchange online, and they're there. Okay. So I just ordered 2, one for you, and Dan didn't know I was going to get him one. I just got one for you. But
I never even gave that game a thought. I was like, I've seen stuff about it, but I never really was like, oh, I have to have that. And then you surprised me with it, and I was like, that game did look really cool, but I never gave it too much thought. And then when I started watching more and more on it, I was like, oh, this is going to be a fun game for sure.
Yeah, and because of the controversy and everything, it's super hard to find. So I really appreciate that, dude. And after Octopath, I'm definitely going to pop that in. That's the next PS5. And then
there's a lot of playthroughs on YouTube for that right now for Pragmata. A lot of people are playing it online.
Well, it looks super cool. I mean, it just looks awesome. I saw several videos on it too. And then the last one I'll mention here, can't forget the Switch 2. So,
Star Fox.
Yeah. So, and we both have a copy of this too, and
fun stuff.
Still sealed. Definitely want to play that.
He got me that for my birthday.
Yeah.
So we
I don't have
buy each other stuff.
I don't have a game for pickup, but I do have something coming. I'm definitely going to show it when it arrives, but I guess show this is rare. They only made 450 of them. It should be arriving very soon, I'm hoping. The Twitter head Man at Arms.
That's so cool. Sweet.
They only made 450 of them. So I got lucky. Last year, I got an email from Sideshow saying that pre-sale. I saw that, and this was ramping up for the upcoming Mass Universe movie. As soon as I saw that, I immediately jumped on it, and I called Doc's Unit Collectibles here in my hometown, in this town, and he got it for me. And he said he got the last one, so I was very fortunate. Yeah. Whenever I ask him for anything, Usually about a 99% success rate with him.
Right.
Did he get it signed for you though?
What's that?
No.
No.
That's Andy's job. He goes
right.
and
No, I
hunts
know.
down the signatures.
It would have been cool though if like it
Yeah.
came signed by the creator or whatever.
Yeah.
So.
But look at that detail though. It looks super good.
I'm looking forward to it. I already have Tila. I have this one already. So, but Twitterhead's a pretty good company. They make the really sizable one. This is a pretty big one, so I'm looking forward to it. And the fact they only made 450 of them, I'm like, oh, I'm even more stoked about it. It's supposed to arrive sometime this month, so when I do get it, I'll definitely show it.
Nice. And to our audience, I mean, one day Andy will show some of his collection. I mean, this thing is really cool. He has a lot of nice statues and figures. So, and I do want to show off a present that he got me some time ago that has to deal with my favorite character growing up from Masters of the Universe. So, there we go.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I thought you were going to show the OG
massive.
one.
Oh, well, we're talking about statues and figures right now, but yes, I will show that as well. But
who is that?
Buzz Off.
It's Buzz Off.
That's right.
Yeah. And he came with different hands and faces. And, you know, you could swap.
That's from Mondo. Mondo's like hit and miss when it comes to the statues. Like their Tila is horrible. Their He-Man is horrible.
Is it?
Their Manny faces is awesome. That's really hard to find. And that Buzz Off was awesome. I know Buzz Off is one of Nate's favorite Master Universe characters, so I picked that up for him.
We did watch the movie, Joy and I did last weekend, and it was really good. I don't know if I told you that or not.
I liked it as well.
Oh yeah, no, that's right. We texted you the next day, but it was. I like the cheesiness of it for sure.
And of course, I'll stop showing off, guys. I'm sorry, I'm not showing off.
Look at this! Look what I got! Oh.
You know, it's just conversation pieces, man. That's all. So, grew up with the same exact one.
Yep. Oh, nice. Oh yeah. Well, I got this right here. Just kidding.
Screw your TurboGrafx game, dude. I mean, this thing.
I almost forgot SpongeBob kart racers.
Look at this, man. I mean,
kidding.
That is sweet. And this is OG.
It is pretty cool.
Yes,
Andy doesn't play around. This is like buying it in Kmart as a kid.
Yep.
I mean,
it'd be cool if there was actually like a Kmart price tag on there somewhere.
The cool thing about that one is because a lot of times when you collect those, the plastic is really yellow from the oxidation. That one's not bad at all.
It's not. It's a little bit, but that's
very
natural.
slight.
See if I do at this angle.
Yeah, very slight.
Yeah, but what a great gift, man. I appreciate that. And but yeah, if you guys collect too, let us know what you're into collecting. If it's not,
get you on here and you can show it off too.
Yeah, games.
This is all just for fun.
Figures. Yeah. Man baby stuff, I guess.
Yeah.
For me, collecting is kind of it's definitely a hobby, but it's more of a nostalgia and just it's a great hobby. I love it. I don't care what people say,
It's like, I know Nate picks fun of me sometimes because I'm so picky about what I'm looking for. Because it's for like Nate said, it's the nostalgia piece of it. That's why I'm looking for a specific item because it reminds me of something of my childhood or a person, especially like my father. He's not alive anymore. Reminds me of him. So it's not about the monetary. It's the memories. It's the nostalgia of it.
Well, if you're going to pay a bunch of money for it too, and it has that much meaning to you, it should be, and like you should be picky about it as well.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It means more. It shouldn't just look like somebody ran over it with a car. You should. If it has meaning, it's okay to be picky about it.
Yeah.
So.
But you should see Dan at the drive-thru. He looks through every burger and sandwich.
He's like
cheese
on. Oh, they put bacon on here. I don't like that.
Why is there cheese on this?
Oh, I can't have cheese.
There's an extra leaf of lettuce. What the heck?
Hey, I like lettuce.
Who put this pickle on here?
And greasy.
Yeah.
Ugh.
But So we're about an hour and a half. I guess we'll wrap it up. And
we were
this was
trying
our
to keep
first episode under the new platform.
We were trying to keep it 30 minutes to an hour, and we still killed an hour and a half.
An hour to it.
Yeah,
that's fine. So, but
we said just having conversations, talking about what's going on with us and what we're into and what we're currently doing now and everything else, and getting everybody's insight about what the future is going to hold too as well. So, yeah, just conversation.
Sure. Yep, we'll have more coming, guys, and as the year goes on, probably do some cons. We're going to do some game shops, some playthroughs.
Get some more friends on here. Yeah. Maybe some strangers.
Yeah. Well, Andy is training for his Bionic Commando camp. I might do the speed run for Trojan. That might be fun. I'm not going to beat that dude's 6-minute freaking record, that's for sure.
Yeah.
You might.
Nah.
That's crazy though. That's pretty fast.
I just want to play it through.
I would
show
love
everybody
to get
the game. That's
a couple of strangers on here that we've never met before, just to kind of like get that outsider perspective on certain topics and stuff. So it'd be really cool. Some guy gets on here and just starts flaming us.
You guys are stupid. I can't believe you like physical games. Oh my god.
Okay, hang up. Bye. Later.
Hang up.
Kim,
like I say, everybody's entitled.
Can you believe that guy?
What do you mean hang up, dude? What does that even mean?
Yeah. Everybody's entitled their opinion. What they like is what they like. Hey, more power to you.
Right. But yeah, anyway, so anybody out there watching wants to, join us, hit us up. So that'd be super fun. Yeah. The more perspectives and friends and stuff we can get involved in all this.
Yeah. And we appreciate you guys watching, commenting. Please sub and share. That's very important. Share with everybody you know. Thanks for helping us, grow. Like I said, we're just starting, and we're going to keep doing it for the foreseeable future. Future with your computers. Mm-hmm. Anyway,
but post some comments, ask some questions, and we'll be happy to answer them. Right? Yep. Start a dialogue and get the word out.
Right. Well, that's all, folks. We'll see you on the next one.
Did you just say that's all, folks?
I did. I was totally channeling Looney
Tunes.
That's all, folks.
You can always tell the person that still has young kids in their house. Always tell.
Dude.
That's right.
I should bust out. I have Looney Tunes on DVD over there somewhere.
Bust out some Porky Pig.
I should let Lachlan watch that and just see if it like messes with him, because it didn't affect us when we were kids, but
yeah,
like I've watched
all
them
traumatic now.
Yeah,
I've watched them recently, and
oh no,
violent. Hey, that's my first curse word on this one.
Yeah.
You
got PTSD watching Wile E. Coyote and Roadrunner.
Dude, that was my favorite.
Elmer Fudd, bro.
Yeah. The Fudd.
Now I said, son. Foghorn Leghorn. What kind of freaking name is that?
You just reminded me I gotta get Bugs Bunny Birthday Blowout for NES. That's one of my favorite games.
I got it right here, bud.
I know. I looked at it last time I was over there. I thought about borrowing it.
Surprised you didn't buy it from me.
No, that's yours.
So. Cool.
All right. Peace.
Good weekend. Have a great one. Thanks for watching.
Yeah.
Cover.